Hey, good afternoon. Happy Sunday to all of you. This is Jack Lee from the kitchen of the War Room and Freedom Studio. A little something different for you today. I said that I was going to try to do something like this, so I am. One of my favorite condiments of late, especially, well, let's put it this way. I've always been really fond of the red onion. Purple onion, red onion, whatever you call them. Red onion, I guess. I always loved that little extra zing and zest that they have on top of a hamburger or whatever, I prefer them to all different kinds of onion. All the others, white or yellow. They seem to be my favorite anyway. Probably true for a lot of you. And I recently learned that pickling them, made them in small quantities, provided you with a really wonderful condiment, so to speak, to keep in your refrigerator. They're great on sandwiches. I'm hooked. I eat these little things on practically everything now. So I'm going to show you how to make them. I don't have any editing software yet, so this is going to be kind of canned. I've already gone ahead, chopped up the onions here and rinsed them. Okay, got them in my colander here. They're ready to go. You want to cut them lengthwise. Okay, I'm gonna like shave them as thin as you can there, little half moons. And then you're going to take 3/4 of a cup of vinegar. Now you can do this however you want to. My take on it is the recipe calls, most recipes that I've watched on YouTube call for either apple cider vinegar or white, but I happen to keep red wine vinegar on hand. So what I've done, 3/4 of a cup, I take 1/3 cup of cider, 1/3 cup of white, and then 1 cup or 3/4 cup of red. To me, it also adds the color. I really like that color. Take a cup of water, 8 ounces. All right, medium heat. I'm going to add, that's 1/2 teaspoon of sugar and 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right, sure I got the right eye on. And you're going to gradually stir those as the concoction warms. All right, while that's warming, what I like to do, I've got some mixed pickling spice here, which is a mixture of cloves and some other aromatics. I'm not sure exactly what's in there. I take that, sprinkle some of that down in the bottom of my jar. You notice I'm using these small mason jars. You make these things are good in the fridge for about a month. Now they don't last that long around me. I've made 2 jars. This is the 3rd Sunday in a row. So like I said, they're very good. They do not last long at all. That's not coming out of that, so screw shaking it. I'm just going to go ahead, take the lid off, and douse it in there a lot quicker. More field expedient, as we used to say in the infantry. I also like to, you can pretty much spice these up however you please. I did a batch last Sunday that I put some, give that a stir. You want to stir this and let the solids, the sugar and salt dissolve. I also like to put some, this also helps with the color as well. I really like to accentuate that color every way that I can. I add some pink Himalayan salt in there. You can put bay leaves. There's hundreds of different recipes on YouTube, and they're all basically the same, but there's different twists. You can put bay leaves. Last Sunday I put some, I've got some pickled, I keep some pickled Tabasco peppers in my fridge. I added those. I don't think it made much of a difference, honestly, because they were already pickled, and then you put them in vinegar again, you know. But they looked good anyway. Let's see. I got a jar unopened. See what you think. There's that jar. You can't see the pepper. It's green, but it's in there somewhere. But anyway. Yes, and I promise soon I will have editing software, and this won't be as canned. While you're waiting for that to heat the rest of the way, cram these onions in as tight as you can. It's important because you want the fluid to cover them. All right, cover them as much as possible so they all get pickled. All right, stuff them down in there. Stuff, stuff, stuff. And there you go, that one's full. Start to fill the other one. Hope I've got enough to fill 2 jars. Should. Looks like it's going to be just right. It's going to be just the right amount. I judged that pretty well. That was 1 large onion and 1 small one. And got a little bit left over. I'll get that down in the jar. Don't want to overstuff them so there's stuff sticking up there that doesn't get the liquid on it, but at the same time, and I think that'll do. You see how I did that? So our salt and sugar has dissolved. We'll turn that off. Set this aside, and then carefully, so you don't get burned, pour your vinegar water mixture into the jars. Oh man, took my breath away. And voila, there you have it. It's as simple as that. And it does not get much more simple than that. Then take your lids. I said I use these small mason jars. But the way I eat them, I could probably finish large mason jars. Like I said, they get in there. They keep about a month in the fridge, but I haven't been taking nearly that much time. The jar's not going to last that long around me. This one does not want to go down. It's got a little barb on the edge, and he's wanting to be stubborn. Story of my life. Surrounded by stubbornness. Alright, that's that. Stuff them in there. Yeah, be sure to wash your hands before you do this, because as you can see, it's a very hands-on process. Screw the lids on tightly. Let them set out for an hour at least, and then pop them in the fridge. And that is all that there is to it. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this, my first attempt at a cooking video. Working on a new book. Started Friday, great progress, like 8,000 pages already. Chapter 5, I believe. It's going to be a good one. Keep up with me on that. I'll keep you posted. Like and subscribe my YouTube page, and tell your friends. I'll be back sometime later this week with more content. So if you like this, be sure to share it with your friends. Tell them to subscribe and like. Make comments. Tell me what you want to see. Hope y'all have a great day. This is Jack Lee from the War Room, Freedom Studios. Y'all have a great rest of the day.